Welcome, guys, and today we are making chai. Welcome to my videos. I've not been traveling out of the house a lot, but so today we are making chai. Chai is actually tea with milk, and this is very common in the East African region and most of Africa. I guess they make a lot of tea with milk, and also in India and the Asian subcontinent. So you just need water. I had like water, like half the amount was water. Then I added whole milk. Whole milk is the other half. Let me just show you. I use whole milk. Some people use 2% milk. Some people use zero fat milk. Just what you fancy. So for me, I go with whole milk. So I had like that's my fridge. A little stuff like there, like some drinks and stuff. All right. So I used whole milk, and then I put some water, like a half water, half milk, and then this is my cupboard, and I've already like how my desktop is very clean today. So these are tea leaves, and this tea comes from Kenya. Faharia, Kenya is black tea. Is made from leaves, just leaves of tea picked, like you see that lady speaking the tea. It's taken to the factory, and then it is like roasted, so it gets like darkish blackish, and then from there they grind it into smaller, like into a powder form, and that's what normally is sold at the tea auction. But also it's packaged also in Kenya. I know other countries like Sri Lanka, probably some East Asian countries also do grow tea. But I know like this one's come from Kenya, Kericho, Faharia, Kenya, and it's one of the best teas you'll ever find. Leave alone the ones that are blended and sold from UK companies. And I know they don't do any tea in the UK, but they sell tea from the UK. So you go get some high tea somewhere in London. Yeah, that tea definitely came from Kenya or Sri Lanka or some other country that grows tea, and then it's blended and marketed in the UK. So what I'll do here, I'll add the tea leaves. Oh, almost running out, into the milk and water mixture. So to make what we call chai. Oh, my tea is almost gone. A little for tomorrow. Oh, I'll put this back here for tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. So then with that, it warms pretty fast from my stove. Oh, sorry, my kitchen sink is a little dirty. Like not really dirty. I was just washing some utensils, and I'm not finished washing it. So I'll just rinse this spoon, so I can be able to stir the tea. Make sure it's mixing properly. This heats up in about in less than 10 minutes. I used to take coffee, but coffee sometimes when you stop taking coffee, start taking tea, you get those withdrawal migraines because you've been addicted to the coffee. So I take more tea than coffee. I see my Fahari is almost getting finished, so I may have to order some more. You can buy them on Amazon. You can order it from Amazon. It's about $8, and it lasts you a long time. Then, yeah, it will last you probably more than a month. Then you also use the sieve. You use the sieve like to sieve off once the tea has boiled and it's heated up and mixed up and boiled. Then you will come and sieve it into your container, which will be either your thermos flask or your cup or whatever you're using to drink the tea. So in my case here, I've got my flask, which I'll be using for this tea. So it wasn't like very dirty. I just had some tea inside, which I just finished. So I'm just going to open it, rinse it a little bit, and then I put new tea in there. So I open it up, I rinse it because it was actually not dirty. It had some tea inside, which I just finished from yesterday. Alright, so that is ready to put in my tea when it's all done. So we go back here, and the tea is almost done. So I'll not let it boil over because it will damage my cooking stuff, my stove. So at this point it's almost boiling over. I'll turn the stove off, and then I can pour the tea into the container that I'll be using, into the cup. So let's start with the cup. So I'll start with the cup. Ooh, so close. Oops. Yeah, there we go. And then also into my flask. Let me get this thing around. Let me rinse. And so there it's ready, and I'll bring my container with the tea and pour it in here through the sieve. So the leaves remain actually outside. You don't and you just drink the mixture of the tea and milk, which is called chai. So this is the high tea you'll see in London. Yeah. So this just a small snippet of how I make my chai every morning. Yeah. So I need just a little bit too much. Yep. Yeah. There we go. So that's my chai or tea. Chai is basically tea which is consumed very common in the east coast of Africa and also the Asian subcontinent. Yeah, and I think it's healthier than coffee, but some people think coffee is healthier. I don't know. Tea has got some nicotine. Coffee has caffeine, and I don't know which one is healthier. No, caffeine will get your heart beating harder. Tea probably is a little bit more healthy. It's got nicotine, but it's not so much nicotine. So I think the nicotine in tea probably is not as bad as the nicotine in tobacco. So I don't know. If you know, you can let me know in the comments down below. So here's my tea, and yeah, and a little bit remaining here. So once I finish the ones in the cup, I'll come back here and get three and finish this. And yeah, and there we go. So I'll get a piece of bread to go with the tea. Normally I use bread and honey, so I'll get some bread. By the way, that's my air fryer. I've not tried using it. This one is my air fryer. I just bought it the other day. I've not tried using it, but I think I'll probably use it today to try out if I can air fry some chicken and see how it goes. Yeah. All right. So here's my here's my my dishwasher. I think all the dishes are dirty, so I think I'll use this this bowl to put the bread because the dishes are down there. They have not been washed, and I've got one hand on the camera and one hand trying to get this done. All right, so the bread, we go back up here, and okay, close my dishwasher. And then there we have our bread with honey. I tend to like honey than marmalade or butter. So, but everybody's got their own fancy. So you go for what you fancy. For me, I fancy honey just because it's natural, and I prefer to eat as more natural stuff, more natural and organic stuff as possible. All right, so let me put this here and just stack these pieces of slices of bread, and there we got more honey. Yeah, this is American honey, where Miller's honey, pure and natural. Yeah. So so this bee's honey, pure and natural, and locally produced here in the US. All right. So there I'm done with that, and then I'll cover these. And I just forgot to add sugar. So normally this tea is made with sugar. I just put this back in. So normally when you make it, you'll also put sugar. So here's my sugar. So I'll bring my sugar over here. Where there's a lot of confusion on this sink. So there's one sugar, 2 sugar, 3 sugar. Yes. Some people don't take sugar, so it's healthy to take as little sugar as possible. Yep. So you stir it. So I've got my chai right there, ready to go, and I've got my honey bread there, ready to go. And there goes my breakfast, and that's what I take basically on a daily basis. So this goes to the wash. Yeah. I wash a lot of plates with my hands. I mean utensils by hand, but I've got a washing machine, and after some times I put them all in the washing machine and just run the dishwasher rather. In the dishwasher and run the dishwasher, and they're all clean and sanitized. So now this is my tea ready to drink. My breakfast is ready, and I'll go and sit down and take my breakfast, and I do a little of my stuff, a little study. So there's my table. Yeah, my room is a little messy, all books and stuff, and computers and laptop. And the tour of my kitchen. There's my tabletop. That's my corn flour, which I used to make ugali. There's my fridge. Some water. I don't drink tap water. I do drink tap water at times when I don't have bottled water. A lot of people I know don't drink tap water. So I've got here's the tea in my thermos. And a little bread that I'll use. So now it's time for breakfast. Watch some YouTube videos from you guys, from you guys who are posting every day, and also you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my video, subscribe to my channel, and watch my videos so you can get more of the content that I'm creating. I create various content. Sometimes I travel, but I'm not traveling like right now. I just can post stuff that I'm making, like I'm cooking, like really organic video. Yeah. So thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share. See you next video. Thank you.